Chop Chop's coming up. This was your first Today Special, wasn't it?
It sure was, and it flew. And we've done this as a Today Special 3 times. I think
Wow.
it's one of the records.
I think it must be. It's the best way to do all the hard work, the chopping, the dicing, whatever it is, onions, apples, you can core things. Wait till you see all the attachments that you're getting as well. It is available in several colors, but most importantly, it is a workhorse. Best friend in the kitchen, 857-763. If you'd like to order that now, feel free. Go ahead and jump in, because we're getting to it later in the hour, but you don't have to wait that long as we move along in this very busy, very fun day, having Chef in the studios with us in our HSN studio campus. We're gonna go ahead and share our finest value of the day with you coming up. Oh, and we do have a rechargeable salad spinner coming up in the show too. Something everybody's been loving all day long. But without further ado, we're gonna get to, when it comes to a kitchen, there are certain pieces that are absolute, essentials. We are live, right, Chef?
We sure are.
It's the fun part of doing broadcasts for you. But I do want to let you know that this is the one piece that you will use more than anything. It's a 5.7 quart pot with lid and a spoon is our finest value of the day. Well, all you need to do is watch that sizzle and know that you are gonna love using this pot for everything from baking to steaming to braising to searing to baking, if I didn't mention that, because it is DuraPan Plus. This is cast aluminum construction, one-piece molded construction, and it's lightweight, but it's a great conductor of heat. There's layer upon layer upon layer that have built into the construction of this pan, which we'll show you in a minute, because this is DuraPan Plus, the 2.0, the newest, the greatest, the latest. And I'm so excited because this is the time. It's a perfect time to get something to make your soups and stews and your healthy one-pot meals. But anything from breakfast, lunch, dinner, bacon, some bread, you can do it all. You can even deep fry without fear of this non-stick being a problem in any regard. In fact, you can use metal utensils on this. You cannot destroy this cookware. It's the greatest thing in the world. You don't have to worry about cleanup. Everything wipes clean, even though you can put it in the dishwasher. And it's all because of this handsome gentleman, Chef Curtis Stone, Michelin star rated chef, and just an extraordinary man all the way around. So thank you. You really are. We all love you so much.
I love being here. You know what? I love making cookware to make people's lives easier. I'm a busy dad. I've got 2 young boys. I run restaurants. I've got all sorts of stuff going on. I've got a beautiful wife. I'm a very lucky man. I get home and everyone's hungry and I'm like, I'm gonna make it happen. I want to give you the tools that make you a better cook. It's just that simple. This pot is the fastest selling pot I've ever made. And I've sold 5 million pieces of cookware here at HSN alone. Here's why. First of all, it's super lightweight. It looks like cast iron, it cooks like cast iron, but wow, is it a better price than cast iron? And is it much lighter and a better heat conductor? Yeah, it is. So it's got that beautiful matte appearance. It will sit proudly on your cooktop or your kitchen counter. You'll never put it away. That's how beautiful this is. Kelly, I'll let you tell them about the colors and then I'm gonna get cooking in it. There's so many to do.
I am so in love with this brand new color, as is everybody. It's called Sea Salt. Is that not a thing of beauty? This is the color that reminds me most of that other pot that's out there that's big on social media. That's $140 for the same kind of concept. I say, save the money, treat yourself to something that's gonna change the game in your kitchen, and it's right here with this all-day pot. So it's 5.7 quarts. I just wanted to show you're getting the lid with the braising dots on the inside of the lid to help baste and just add flavor as you're cooking. Double pour spouts, as you can see, one-piece construction. Everybody's getting a matching Acacia wood spoon. This is something you can rest right on top when you're, lifting the lid to stir your soups and stews and whatever else that you've got going on. But let's go through the rest of the 9 colors. I'm gonna say this is the last show you're gonna see all 10 colors as an options. Seriously, we're gonna lose 2 colors in this hour. We've got this for you in one of the latest colors, the sunflower yellow, as happy as anything could be. Now this is where it gets serious. If you like the mulberry, and I'm just showing you the color without the lid, but you're getting the lid as well and the spoon, less than 500 to go around in the mulberry. The next color, you're probably not gonna see another chance at it. The hunter green, there's about 600 left there. It comes with its lid and spoon as well. Then we move on down the line to the turquoise blue, a classic and all-time favorite. I just showed you that beautiful brand new sea salt. Check out the white. Fantastic. And it comes, of course, with the lid and the spoon. We've got the stone gray, the incredibly sexy black.
I love that you're not even straining, lifting up like 10 pots at once.
I know.
That's hilarious.
And then we've got the red, of course, the #1 best-selling color. All of these are still available. Sea salt, halfway through the quantities. It's been our bestseller all day long. It's the newest, the latest color for you. So first come, first serve, have at it. One more thing before we get to the cooking, VIP savings. VIP Savings Day with the HSN card. Type in a promo code when you're checking out. There it is, 186867. When you get to $99, $20 will come off the top of that total. And then you can come back and do it again all the way up until midnight tonight. So one day only VIP savings event. And now we're gonna get to the fun stuff. All the things you can cook.
So I've done scrambled eggs in here, and you can see absolutely nothing sticking to that pan. I just threw a handful of cheese in because I really like cheese in my eggs. I'm gonna throw a little bit of parsley on top of that. So whether you're doing scrambled eggs or whether you're grilling a couple of steaks, have a look right next door here. Can you get good color on a steak in non-stick? Depends on the non-stick. When you've got the DuraPan Plus, oh yeah, look at the color on that steak. And this one will be exactly the same because it distributes the heat perfectly. Okay, so whether it's the steaks you're doing or your breakfast, check this out. Imagine being able to cook brekkie that quick and simple. That was just scrambled eggs, you guys. Watch this. The cleanup is a real quick wipe, and in no time, whoops, I missed a piece. In no time, I have an absolute spotless pan. I put it back on the heat, and guess what I do? I start cooking again, right? Because I can now go ahead and throw chicken breast in here, knowing that even my chicken breast, have a look at that, 4 breasts, by the way, 11 inches from side to side on this pan. You can see nothing sticks, even those chicken breasts won't. The next thing I'm gonna show you is this. It's my steamer insert. If you want to pick up on one of these, look how deep that beautiful steamer insert is. The bottom actually comes off as well for ease of cleaning, but also if you want to use it as a serving plate. I'm going to go ahead and show you because we've been cooking over here, Callie. Look at this gorgeous salmon that we've gone ahead and done. So I'm going to hit that with just a little bit of beautiful parsley over the top. That's my Faroe Island salmon. I'll lift that up. I'll bring that on over, and guess what? I double stack them. You can actually do pot stickers underneath, so I'll put that right next door. So all of the flavour that you put into your court bouillon or whatever it is that you put underneath is now permeating up through that gorgeous steamed salmon, through those lovely... So it really is a very versatile pot to cook in. I'm showing you how to cook quickly, right? Like grilling, stir frying. But it's also the perfect pan for slow cooking. Now, I've gone ahead and given that a shake. It's my kinetic thermometer. Doesn't require a battery. All you need to do is give it a shake, and it gives you a digital readout of the internal temperature of the meat. We're at 126. I can hear you asking, what on earth does that mean? Don't worry, we've printed it all on the back here. 140 is medium, 130, I beg your pardon, is medium rare, 140 is medium. Time to take the steaks out. So that little tool will ensure that you never overcook or undercook another steak. Take them out, and then let's clean the pan. Now, normally you'd be soaking it after grilling steaks, right? Or maybe popping it in the dishwasher. Well, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give it a wipe and show you that the pan is spotless.
And amazing is that?
Right?
What a treat. The worst part of cooking is cleaning up.
That's right.
There isn't cleanup here. Wipe it clean and then go back to do something over and over again, whether it's tomato sauce to steaks or fish to broccoli, you know. Ooh, now what is that?
We're gonna do a curry. So I've actually, in my sunflower, my beautiful sunflower spoon as well, I'm gonna go ahead, toss that chicken breast around. We're gonna get beautiful color on that. This is a 5.7 quart, so that is stock pot size, obviously. You're grilling, you're cooking a curry, you're even deep frying, Callie. So over here, I'm gonna go ahead and do some beautiful little fritters What's your favourite thing to make in your DuraPan, Cal? Because I know you've got them at home.
I do. I mean, I make everything. What did I just make the other night? I did use your filet tips, and we just kind of added it to a top of some rice.
Oh, nice.
It was amazing. But I make eggs every day. Just last week, my son came over. He's like, Mom, can we make you dinner tonight? And they made me some pasta with some, he's a vegan, so it was like with Beyond sausages and vegetables. It was so sweet. Because I gave him DuraPan a couple years ago when they moved in together. What a good boy! Well, now he knows how to cook really well, and it was such a treat.
I hope my sons do that for me when they're old enough. They're still running around chasing their soccer ball and their guitar around. They're into their music and their sport, my boys. But you know what? Cooking is always that beautiful thing that connects families together. Come back here, you naughty chicken. So, you know, but that's the truth, isn't it? Like, you have those beautiful memories around food, friends, and family for that reason. This pot is exactly that. It's love. You see it on someone's cooktop and you're like, oh, this person likes looking after people. You can kind of trust someone.
I was just talking to my producer about that, Andre. He's got 2 little girls, and he said he loves to cook for them, especially when they come and eat it while it's still hot. And you know what? Your food can stay hot in your pots a lot longer this way.
Here we go. 2 litres, right, or 8 cups of liquid. I just poured over all that chicken and all that sweet potato, and guess what?
8 cups on top of everything you just put in there.
And look, it's only 3/4 full, my pot. Isn't that so cool? So now we're going to just slowly, gently simmer this curry. I just love that spoon with the actual pan.
I do,
it's so special.
I want to show you the sea salt, because I just want you to know it's the newest color, and it's definitely flying right now. Over half of our quantities are gone in this brand new sea salt, and there's that matching Acadia wooden spoon. As you can see, it sets right up here while you're cooking. It's got the braising dots on the inside, so all the flavor just kind of goes right back in. That slow simmer or anything. I mean, when you think about the functionalities of this piece, it's so much more than a pot. I mean, there's 10 ways you can use a pot like this because it is DuraPan Plus. You can't say that about other pots. You just know you can't. Not even the one that's $140 that looks similar.
Here's something, Callie, that I did in our last hour, and I threw it in the oven. Let's have a look at it. And remember where I did the chicken breast, the spinach, the sun-dried tomato?
Looks so good.
Now, by the way, I'm going to reach for that beautiful beechwood spoon again. Have a look at how that pasta absorbs all the stock, right? So that could have been rice. This is what I call that one-pot wonder. Even though it's a very easy pan to clean, you've still only got one of them to worry about, right? Let me show you the volume of food that you're going to be making when you get this home. I'll take my spoon out and leave it on the side, and then I'll pass you the mic, Cal, because I just want to show everyone how wonderful the meals that you're going to be making. And of course, we're sending you home with a ton of recipes.
Yep.
Isn't that gorgeous?
I'm going to make that tonight. I mean, it's so easy. And it's one pot.
One pot.
One pot to clean up, and one pot to eat out of or serve from.
Yep.
It's truly the one-pot wonder. I keep calling it an Acadia spoon. My son is in Acadia right now, Florida.
Oh, is that right?
He went over to see his brother.
Beechwood.
Yeah, Beechwood, exactly. Funny how things like that attach to your brain. In either case, guys, we're going to be putting a different item numbers up on the screen periodically that you're seeing Chef using. You don't need to buy that wooden spoon separately because it is included. And that's why I'm going to say once again, this isn't just a pot. It's a 3-piece set. It's all 3. You get the lid, and it's not just a chintzy old, like, weird lid. It's a beautiful, same material. You can see single rivet right there for that perfect knob to be able to grab and very, very comfortable. Light as you can imagine. You won't be a lead. It's so easy to work with. Speaking of the recipes that you're giving us, there's the cookbook. It's a little mini cookbook, but lots of great inspiration and ideas. I do want to let you know, and I'm sorry to do this, but 2 colors that you may not see the next time this is out, and that's the mulberry and the hunter green. We literally have less than 500 of either one of those choices. So good luck getting it. Grab it while you can. All the rest of the colors still here as well. But one payment gets it there. It's $60 off of retail. You could get 2 for the price of retail. You could get 2 and still be $20 less than the other pot that looks like this. That's $140 a pop. Doesn't include all the extra goodies that we give you today. Sea salt. What a beautiful color this is.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Unbelievable.
Oh, man. I'm so sorry, Amanda. I need that back. It was just so delicious. I can't give it up. Callie, while you're over there talking, look at this. This is the also chicken that I did last hour. The flavour, Callie, you said you're going to make it. I'm going to do it again. In case anybody wasn't here last hour. You do your chicken breasts, right? You get them nice and golden brown. Have a taste.
This does
Oh man,
look
it's like divine.
so
Once
hot.
your chicken breast is golden brown, it doesn't have to be cooked all the way through, mind you. Then what you do is this. Also,
That is so good.
in it goes, sun-dried tomatoes, chopped up, in they go. Spinach leaves,
Wow.
in it goes. You just toss it all in. And then, this is my jug pan, also available today. 3 quarts. I'm gonna go ahead and pour all of that beautiful broth straight on in. You could put a bit of white wine if you wanted to. You just cover it all. That's sort of all that you need to do. Put that to the side. The spinach will wilt down. I like to just bring the chicken breast back up to the top because then you'll get to see it as it cooks. And I tell you what, it is so easy because you're not even gonna pop, you could just leave this on the stove, by the way, and let it simmer. But what I'm gonna do, pop the lid on, stick it in the oven, 25 minutes, and your dinner's ready.
It is so
One pot wonder.
vibrant colors. You can tell it's just a healthy option and not something you have to slave over. That's all the ingredients in one pot. Throw it in the oven. 20 minutes later, here's dinner. I mean, that is a beautiful thing. I mean, if you're just tuning in, I know it's a little after the start of the hour. The things that you have cooked and baked and seared and broiled and boiled and it's just mind-blowing all in one pan. Used to be that nonstick was a little bit temperamental.
Yeah.
How did you build this from the very beginning?
Well,
And this is 2.0, so it's the second version.
So here's another great tool. It's cast iron, right? Cast aluminum, I should say. It sits on the side here. So when you're frying, you can now just go ahead and drop whatever it is, fried chicken. I'm doing like little dumplings here. You can just go ahead and stick them on the side, and that way it's going to drain. Any of that excess oil is going to fall straight back into your pot. It's going to keep them nice and hot while you get yourself organised. So how did I do it, Cal? I started with the best non-stick on the market. That's the truth, the DuraPan. Nothing performs like it. That's why we've sold 5 million pieces just here at HSN. Yep. We've sold another 5 million throughout the rest of the world as well. We sell this in Australia, in Canada, in the UK. We sell it all over the place. It's become really very, very famous. But of course, HSN is where we started it, right? So isn't that a great little feature there that you can just go ahead and you can pop all of those dumplings on the side. And then we start with the best material, right? So I'm gonna pop my lid back on. This is that gorgeous sunflower again. You guys, it's such a pretty piece of cookware.
I love it.
I shouldn't oogle over cookware because cookware for me is function first, right? But this is very pretty, I've got to be honest. It is just so gorgeous. Now, I'm gonna pop that whole curry into the oven. You could, of course, leave it here on the stove, but the good thing about the one pot wonder is it goes straight into that oven and it is just
up to 450 degrees too.
That's right, yeah.
This is not cookware you have to baby.
Right.
A lot of cookware you do. You have to be like careful. Oh, don't get it up too high on the stovetop because it'll damage the nonstick. I've had mine for years, maybe 10 years, maybe more. Still, it's what I use on a day-to-day basis. Right. And if you have to have one piece of if you only had one piece of cookware in your kitchen, I think this is the one.
Kelly, let's show them the animation because I'm just showing them that little basket. These are my boiling baskets and they're so great, but here's the animation that shows you all of the features. That beechwood wooden spoon spatula is so great, and you're not purchasing that separately, it is included. Stainless steel base on the cast aluminum body. What that does is enable you to cook on induction, electric, gas. Of course, 5 layers of DuraPan make this the strongest non-stick on the market. It is DuraPan Plus. It is a 5.7 quart capacity with 11 inches in its diameter. So very, very big pan. I'm going to go and show you that in just a moment. The sauteing, the simmering, the searing, the frying, blanching, boil. There's all these different ways that you can cook in this pan, and that is so, so great. The strainer lid is another great feature that you don't have to always be reaching for a colander. This is really cool. I call them the self-basting brazing dots because what happens is the condensation gathers on the top of the pan, and then of course that just showers it over, so you're getting much moister product. Let me show it to you. I just pulled this out of the oven. Let's go ahead and lift that lid. Pulled pork. Wait until you see how succulent and juicy this pulled pork is. Let me get that beechwood wooden spoon that you are taking home included in your purchase.
Oh my Lord.
Can you believe it? I mean, I'm literally just pushing that spoon through that pulled pork. I tell you what, it doesn't get more succulent and juicy than this. It is fantastic. You got to mix it through with that barbecue sauce. It was so easy to do too.
Oh,
I just seared it. I got that little bit of colour. I threw in a little bit of broth and some barbecue sauce with some peppers, and that is it. So you can just see how it falls apart. It works every single time. It'll never let you down. And that's what I love about it. You know, it's a giant capacity.
It really is. That's what I love about it too, because you can truly make something little.
Right.
And also make something in bigger quantities for when the whole family is there for the weekend. So I know you're going to love it. Incidentally, these little boiling baskets have been a huge hit today. We'll put that on the screen.
We've got 3 different types of pasta in here, but the truth is you're probably more likely going to be doing one type of pasta, probably with a couple of veg. So let's go ahead, and I know that I'm mixing up the colours and being a bit outrageous.
That's fine.
But you see what I'm saying. These all cook at different times, so you need to pull them out of the water at different times. And now that you've got these beautiful boiling baskets, I can't take credit for it, Callie. We've been doing this in restaurants for decades.
Okay.
Right? We call it a chauffon, and they're normally stainless steel baskets. We've done this in that beautiful nylon for you, so it looks just as good as your pot does. And I tell you what, it is just an absolute
They've been
treat.
really popular today. It's there on the screen, 889-222. Several colors still available. Oh, is that great?
That's meatballs.
Oh, meatballs.
I'm going to bring them up the front here just because I need you to see how many meatballs you can fit in this beautiful big pan. So there it goes, straight up onto my trivet. Now, this is another great item that I haven't even bothered showing anyone today. This is the lid rest, right? So when you've got a hot, steamy lid that's full of condensation and maybe even a bit of meatball, you just go ahead and you pop it right there. By the way, it now stops your kitchen counter from turning into a big old mess because it holds your lid absolutely perfectly and it doesn't let any of that condensation drip over your kitchen. Okay, next I'm going to show you these meatballs because have a look at the size of this pot. All right, so how many can we fit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, we would literally stand here all day. But the truth, how many meatballs did you put in there, Kat? Can you remember? 25
meatballs.
And I don't even believe you, Kat. I think you're lying to me. I think there's more than that.
Maybe.
Because look, we've got 2, 4, 6,
Maybe
8.
35 now.
We've got 10 in there, and it looks like we haven't even touched the pot. So much volume, and that's what we love about it. Of course, if you're using one of my cool little pasta baskets or blanching baskets, you can go ahead and whichever type of pasta you want to serve, you can go ahead and serve it straight in there, pop some meatballs on top. Oh yeah, that's why people are buying more than one of these. What a great Mother's Day gift.
Think about it, it's half price compared to retail. It's
That's
actually
right.
more than a half price compared to another pot that looks similar that everybody's talking about on social media. This one, it's not a $140 pot like that one is. It's normally, I mean, even normally at HSN it's $79.95, but this is the day to get it at the best price ever. And we're just gonna show you all the colors. This is that classic turquoise blue. The lid, the beautiful beechwood spoon, and the 5.7 quart stock pot, or pot, however you wanna look at it, because you're gonna use it in so many ways. This is one of 10 colors. The newest color is right here, this beautiful sea salt. Seriously, more than maybe 3/4 of the quantities that we brought in with this color are gone. So I'm putting that out there as my invitation for you to not miss out. That's a beautiful choice. And again, you get the matching beechwood spoon. In addition to those colors, we've got the bright, beautiful sunflower. So pretty, so happy. Really getting close to selling out of this mulberry. If you want the mulberry, again, we are less than 400 strong now. This is just the pot. You're getting the matching lid and the beautiful spoon to go along with it. Here's the next color that's going to be selling out. It could be before next time you see Kurt on the air. There's only a couple hundred left in the hunter green. There's that turquoise blue and the sea salt that I showed you a minute ago. They're this light that I can carry the entire stack, no problem. The white, we have it in the stone gray, a classic. The black is gorgeous. And then red, always the #1 bestseller. So check it out, I'm holding all 10 colors. They're that light. But I'm not saying they're light, but I can do it. A lot of times you're getting those pieces that are like, they're so hard to work with. They're just like top heavy. And this is a whole different experience from the cooking to the cleanup, right?
Oh yeah, it sure is. And that's what I absolutely love about it. Now, whether I'm using this blanching basket the way you see it right here. I've got my peas, my carrots, my tortellini. Over here I'm doing a beautiful pork ribeye. I'm actually grilling them. So look at all the different ways. There's literally 10 different ways to cook in this pot, 10 different functions. Over here, I've done a macaroni and cheese. Now, we all love a little mac and cheese. Let me bring it on up to the front. Of course, those grey handle covers allow me to not only hold the pan, but I can even use that little flap that we've built in there to secure the lid. Don't forget, we're giving you a strainer lid here. You can see that little gap there. Or if I flick it around, you can see that little strainer that's built in, right? So if you want to strain a liquid, you just hold that down and you go ahead and you pour straight out of the pour spout. Now, there's my macaroni and cheese. Okay, let me just show you something pretty cool here. Because this, my friends, oh yeah, imagine being able to do beautiful big pots of pasta bakes like this. Of course, this could have gone in the oven. I did the whole thing on the stovetop. Best of all, the cleanup, because you know what macaroni and cheese pans normally look like by the end of the cooking process? Check mine out. I'll give that front just a little wipe. I'll come around the sides, get down there into the bottom, and in no time, my macaroni and cheese pan is spotless.
It's literally...
Isn't that crazy?
It's like it went through the dishwasher, which you can do, but most of us don't. You just either wipe them clean or, you know, just rinse them under the sink. But in either case, it's a beautiful experience. Everything about it is joyful. Nothing about it is frustrating or challenging or scary. It's just like people learn how to love cooking again because of Durapan Plus.
It really is. It's so simple, Callie, and that's the whole message I'm trying to get to people. Cooking doesn't have to be difficult. In fact, it should be really joyful.
It should.
It should. Now, I know those peas are done, right? Guess what? I can take them out, my little snap peas, and I can go ahead and remove them while not interrupting the cooking of my pasta or my carrots. That's why these baskets have gone so crazy. I knew they would.
They're so cool.
We're more than halfway through our quantity for the day.
There's the info, 889-222. I think we have gray, red, turquoise. Get whatever colors we can. I mean, obviously it doesn't need to match the color of the cookware that you've got at home, unless we've got the choice still available for you. Okay, so we go from that beautiful mac and cheese to searing pork chops without having to add oil.
That's right. To making sourdough. I
Sourdough.
mean, you know, so many people over the pandemic got into baking and got into baking breads and sourdoughs. So this is that perfect pan because it gives you wonderful caramelization on the bottom. Let me prove that to you. It's hot, but have a look at that incredible color, that beautiful crust that goes all the way around the bread, right? So it really is just that dreamy, listen to it.
Yeah. Oh, there's nothing better than the taste and the smell of homemade bread.
Oh, yeah. So it works perfectly in this pan. So if you're a bread maker or you know a bread maker, go ahead and spoil them. So yes, slow cooking, perfect. Baking bread, wonderful. By the way, my ribeyes over here, look at this. These are pork ribeyes. Guys, we have a whole butcher shop sale going for you. We've got our filet medallions and our filet tips. We've got pork ribeyes.
All
We've got
free shipping.
all sorts of stuff, all on free shipping and handling. Look at that. Nothing sticks to the pan.
I'm so glad you mentioned that because Chef is not only an incredible chef, he has, you know, a couple butcher shops out in LA that are also restaurants. And this man knows his protein, his steaks, his all of the stuff. So salmon, we've got the incredible filet medallions or the tips. I don't know everything that we've got in stock right now, but I think we tried to load up for today with free shipping on all of it. As a matter of fact, the weekly deal drop are those filet tips and medallions you should check out. We featured them last hour. Oh, and now we move on to like mussels.
So, you know, we're cooking mussels with a little white wine. I love the color of these pots, you guys. That matte finish is so classy. Isn't it lovely? I'm going back to my oven because I've got lots more to show you. I've got a sunflower bacon. And I think you are going to like what you see because this is that incredible chicken curry that we started earlier.
Oh, yes, I tasted that last hour. It's amazing.
Isn't it so good? And have a look at this. Literally, in the 30 minutes that it's taken me to make that, it is done. It is absolutely gorgeous. You can see that steamy pot of magic. It's kind of, you know, if someone pulls this out, the thing I love about this pot, you can have a dinner party. It can be in the oven. You did all the work before your guests arrive.
That's the way to do it.
And then when they arrive, you say, hey guys, dinner's ready, and you pull it out. And it's always, I always get the same comments. People are like, you make it look so easy. And I'm like, but it is easy. You just need to have the right stuff. And it really genuinely is easy. Of course, I would serve this with some rice or some pasta, rice for sure, with a curry. But you can just see the volume that you're able to serve. You know, I mean, this is a giant bowl, so maybe this bowl would feed, with a bowl of rice next to it, probably 4 people. And I think I've used a third of my curry. I've got 2/3 still to go. So, you know, you're really talking about batch cooking. The amount of money you can save, Callie, when you batch cook is enormous.
It's the truth, and that's my biggest pet peeve in life is throwing out food. You buy the ingredients, you know, work for your money, make the product, and then, you know, store it for the week or whatever. I was just looking through the recipes that you're giving us, the pot roast with the beautiful pot roast, Vietnamese-style chicken soup. You're getting a beautiful spaghetti lemon ricotta, New Mexico chili. There's a delicious punch recipe in here. Potato salad. I mean, there's so many cool things. Speaking of which, you can use this on any kind of stovetop, any kind of range. You can use this in the oven,
right.
under
Induction.
the broiler, induction, exactly, on any temperature. You don't have to baby. This is not nonstick like you used to have that you don't recognize anymore. This is nonstick that's built to last a lifetime. And I love that we're doing this today at a time we're still loving our comfort foods on the cold weather days, but then beyond. I mean, the potato salads in the summer, to be able to bring them in this beautiful serving vessel. There's so much to love about this, not only because it's a great price today, it's just a great pan. And
Isn't
I'm
it?
so glad you said what you did about the matte finish. That is so beautiful and modern and awesome to me. And that's what this one is. If you're just tuning in, we have 10 colors, soon to become 8. By the time you see Chef out here later this afternoon, we may not have these second and third colors here. The mulberry, final couple hundred. The hunter green, final couple hundred. Other than that, we have sunflower. Here's your turquoise blue, sea salt. Huge, huge hit today, brand new color, white, stone gray, black, and red. So this is, again, it's a 3-piece set. The lid is included, the pot is included, and this beautiful beechwood wooden spoon with a matching color. So again, it's a set to take advantage of today, and today only is 884-636. Let's take a look at all the unveiling of the final dishes that you made.
Okay, so we're wrapping it up here, guys. Look at what I've done. Tamales, perfectly steamed in that gorgeous big stainless steel steamer. I'm going to lift that up and get that out of the way. Next, underneath, what we did is we actually cooked the corn. Wait until you see how much corn you can fit in this pot. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Wow.
5, 6,
What?
7, 8, 9,
In this
10,
pot.
11, and that was under the steamer. That wasn't like I had it piled up under the lid. There was 11 ears of corn, and look at the size of these ears of corn. They're huge, right? It is a really generous pot. It's great for making stocks, great for making sauces, wonderful for stir fries. You just can't believe all the different things. Look at those mussels. They're like 2 minutes away, and we will be eating delicious.
It's like the Goldilocks size to me. It's like the sweet spot. Not too big, not too small. It is just right.
Yep, it sure is. So I'm going to move my sunflower. The sunflower, by the way, extremely limited now too. So that one might be gone before this afternoon as well. So we're probably definitely losing 2, maybe a third in terms of the colours. But guys, don't delay regardless. We're selling this today for just under $60 because we can do it for you direct. Go online and comparative shop. Go on Google for me, aluminum pot, 1 pot, all-day pot or something like that. And it's probably going to come up and you're going to see it. Very similar product, $140.
140.
Ours is $59.
I did. I checked it right before the show. I'm like, it's out there. $140. $59.95. All the gorgeous colors. 884-636. 10 functions at least. Easy to clean up. Literally, there isn't any. Now, in addition to the things that are today special, 884-636, the boiling baskets. I want to make sure you get these before they're gone today. They've been a big, big hit. We have 3 colors, the gray, the red, or the turquoise. This is one of the 3. And you can see from earlier how you can divide that out over the course of that 5.7 quart. And you can make everything individually. If you've got different vegetables or different pastas or different sides that you want to do separately, that's a beautiful experience and that's available for you. There's only 400 left in turquoise. Oh, we even have the mulberry. No, that's the red, excuse me. 889-222 is the item number there. There's a look at it.
Isn't that gorgeous? So these are the boiling baskets. I'm doing a little seafood boil, so I've got shrimp over here, I've got corn over here, I've got my potatoes. Of course, they cook at different speeds, right? So I'm gonna wanna make sure that my shrimp come out the second that they're cooked, and you can see they're already almost done. I would need to put a little bit more liquid in there, as you can see. But very, very simple and easy to use. You will absolutely love them. They don't just work in this pot, they work in any 11-inch pot.
That's
so
true.
You can use them again in the, oh, thanks, Kat. So there you go, there's a little bit more liquid, which will make them cook nice and evenly.
There you go. And then the covers, the handles, the silicone handles, they are brilliant and they are always out of stock, so I'm delighted they're here. You can choose any one of the 4 colors, the red, the turquoise, the gray, or the black. You get 2 for $15.95 on sale.
They sure are. Now, they've got a really fun little thing. I've put an extra flap of silicone. So this is a brand new style than we've done before. So you can see I've got my mussels in here. Grab me a small little pan, Kat, if you would, because I want to show everybody how the strainer lid works. This little flap, you can just fold it straight on over there. Thanks, Kat. So if I wanted to strain the liquid out of here, guess what? There it is. There's all that beautiful liquid. So whether you're straining pasta, straining veggies, of course, I'm just showing you that as a little demonstration because I've got my mussels under there. And of course, that sauce is gonna be delicious. But these pans can go into the oven up to 450 degrees. So of course, when you're taking them out of the oven, that's what you need your silicone
Exactly,
handles for.
really important. 854457. And then there is that awesome steamer. This is incredible. It fits right into our today's special pot. And you can get a couple of these as you like. They're stainless steel, but there's a trick to this one.
There sure is. So the base actually lifts out. So you can see what I've got here. I've got a big old stainless steel steamer full of vegetables. But if you want to use it as a serving plate, boom, out it comes and you can actually use it to serve. So it's a 2-piece steamer. You can steam fish, you can steam dumplings, you can steam your veggies, and of course the lid that comes with the pot fits perfectly onto the top of the steamer.
All right, well there it is, 813718, another customer pick. There's so many customer picks. If you go to Curtis Stone on hsn.com, you're gonna see tons and tons of great items, gadgets, cookware and everything. And while you're looking at that, take a look at some of the reviews because it's our most highly reviewed brand over all the brands that we carry, and it's our #1 brand in culinary, has been for years. So we've got more to come, including the Chop Chop. Do you remember that thing? It's back and it's better than ever. Stick around.
Get the best deals on the things you love with the HSN card. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get all kinds of perks like VIP financing on so many items, plus extra flex on every item under $369 all day, every day, and at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Includes fraud protection and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $40 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card.
Hi, everybody. It's Denise Austin, and I've been helping millions of people stay in great shape for over 40 years. Helping women aspire to be healthy, active, and vital has always been a passion of mine. I am so excited to be part of the HSN family. You know why? I get to inspire you. We are going to get fit together.
Join fitness expert Denise Austin to live ever better.
Because you are worth it.
So as a Black naturalista, I would have to say, pardon my fro, it's a Black-owned brand that I have followed for a number of years as part of my Black hair journey. And when she brought the product to HSN, I thought, oh, what a wonderful way for me to not only support and celebrate a woman-owned or Black woman-owned business, but also to support part of the Curate brand family.
Look what's just back in stock, you guys. The rechargeable salad spinner. The coolest thing ever. Salad spinner is so great today. I love it for herbs because I love fresh herbs, but they're so full of dirt. You got to make sure you rinse them off and then spin to be able to see where all the dirt goes. You're going to be amazed. We'll show you more. It's not just about your herbs or your salads. We do, by the way, have this in both the black and the red, just back in stock and on sale. It was a massive hit earlier today, so grab it while you can before it sells out again. All right.
Now, I'm going to start back here because I want everyone to know what salad spinners are on the market, right? Because there's all these manual ones. This one you're supposed to crank like this. This one you're supposed to pump up and down, right? And get a real good workout. That's what makes it spin. Over this one, it's like I'm starting the lawnmower. Right? I hate all this stuff because, frankly, they break really quickly and they don't work very well. So what I've done is improved it, and of course, all you now do is press a button. So very, very simple to use. So we need to wash our veggies, especially lettuce leaves, because they grow in sandy soils, right? So I'm just going to lift those up, drop them all in. You can see how much you can fit in here. Look at all that sand and little bits of stuff in there that you don't want. Then I'm going to pop my lid on, right, just like that. That just sits in like this. Then the top goes on, and you do this. You press one button. I
love that.
Right? How simple could that possibly be? Have a look at the front here, because that's the magic. You can see all of that liquid. Let me get all the stuff out of the front so you get to actually see it. Isn't that cool? It's literally just spraying all of that water out from the lettuce. Now, it'll stop on its own. You don't have to repress the button. There it is. It's about 30 seconds. If you don't think it's had enough, hit it again, because maybe you're going to fill it right up like I did. This is a big full one. You can see it spinning around the top there. When you're done, you press the button and away you go. So let me just lift that up. Be more patient than me and wait for it to stop. But here's all that lettuce that comes out perfectly bone dry. But here's the cool thing. Look how much liquid was in there, Kelly.
How much liquid and how much dirt is in that liquid, even after you rinsed it in water.
Right. But, I mean, here's the thing.
Yeah.
This is the dressing that I want to use, right? Imagine this. Imagine if I said to you, I've finished my dressing, it tastes perfect. Now what I'm going to do is pour all this water in there. Because that's what happens if you don't spin your salad, you're diluting that vinaigrette. So we're not going to use that one, we're going to use this one.
Okay, good.
Okay, don't worry, I'm not going to do that to you. But here's the veggies on top. There's that gorgeous vinaigrette. So you end up with a beautiful salad that you get to taste the vinaigrette instead of the water that you washed your salad in.
That's such a good point.
Right.
It's crazy how much water still comes off.
Imagine even shrimp. By the way, with shrimp, they put sometimes some chemical or detergent-y sort of stuff on there. Look, it's even foaming. Oh. Can you see that? Right, so you want to wash it, but here's what's so interesting. They do that so it doesn't smell, you guys. Wash that off. So when you're using that frozen shrimp, make sure you defrost it and then give it a real quick wash. Oh, take your shrimp, stick them into your spinner. Again, drop your lid on just like that. Pop this on, and then you press your button. Have a look at the front. All that extra liquid that even if you didn't wash it, you would still get all that extra liquid being spun out of your frozen shrimp. That's going to make your shrimp taste like
better.
Shrimp.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So much, so true. And it's crazy how even with delicate things, like we're going to show you some fruits in a minute, it doesn't smash anything.
That's right. So we go ahead, we press the button, we let that stop. It'll come to a complete stop. I'm too impatient to ever let it, so there you go. And then have a look at your beautiful dry shrimp, and you're ready to go ahead and cook. And by the way, all that extra liquid gets taken away.
This is just, it's always been a crazy thing. I used to have the one with the string that you'd pull, and it would serve me great for years until the string broke. And then the whole concept of a rechargeable, like this is literally even get the little battery or the cable to be able to recharge it, so you don't need batteries, you don't need anything, and nothing to break.
So here we've got berries in. You can hear how quickly that's spinning. You can see all of that residual liquid. Wash your berries, you guys. I know so many of us think, oh, well, they're all right to eat straight out of the punnet. You don't know what got sprayed on them. You don't know what environment they came from. You're much better giving them a quick rinse and then, of course, give it a spin so you're not tasting water, you're just tasting berry. And then what I'm going to do is wait for it to stop spinning. It's very, very quick. You go ahead, you lift that up. It's literally 30 seconds. And even berries have a look how it doesn't damage them. Because you might think it spins so fast, doesn't it smash them?
It doesn't, not at all.
Perfect little raspberries.
And all this water that just came out of it, and you know, with that, all the excess things that you don't want ingesting or your family to eat are kind of spinning off as well.
That's
so.
right.
I know we're down to our final quantities is it the gray? The gray is most limited. We also have it in the red. So you can see almost 1,300 gone. First day having it back.
By the way, to charge this up, all you're going to do is, where is my charging port? There it is. I'm going to make sure you can see it. You just plug that in like that, and then you plug that, your USB, straight into the box, and away you go. So that charges it in no time at all, but it holds a charge for a long time. You're going to forget that it even needed to be charged because you know, you're only using it for sort of 30 seconds or so at a time. The lid goes on, the top goes on, you press the button, you see it start to spin, you see all of that liquid start to be drawn immediately out of it. It works so well, you guys. For any greens that you're cooking, collard greens, kale especially, because it's got so many little ridges for the sand or the bugs to hide in. You don't want that. You want to make sure that you're washing your veggies yourself. Especially if you're not buying organic, you absolutely have to. But I buy organic, I still wash it all.
I do too.
Have a look at this.
I forgot about the little bugs that can live in greens.
I mean, look at all these little hiding spots that they've got, right? So, of course, you want to wash it, and of course, you want to spin it. And then whether you're making a beautiful salad or whether you're going to saute or stir fry, that kale's going to be absolutely perfect.
What a great way to do it, whether it's salad greens or fruits or veggies, or even pastas and noodles, if you wanted to just kind of drain. If you're making a cold salad, you want to get all the water off, and I love that first demo of getting all the liquid out so you don't dilute the salad dressings that you're making. Oh, these are cool, too.
Aren't these great? So if you are going to dress the kale and serve it raw, I would encourage you to use my little misters. So this is a olive oil and vinegar mix, so it's the same as making a little dressing. It's a great way to just get that little bit of mist onto whatever it is that you're cooking or serving. There they are right there. They are individual. You can get the red or the turquoise as well. So that's another great little companion piece here if you're already picking this up. Spinach is another one, Cal.
Oh,
a lot of people forget to wash their spinach.
Free shipping on the salad spinner.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh my gosh, definitely get this. Get one for you, get one as a gift, get one for anybody that you know in your life that loves to cook. Because it's really a handy gadget. It really is. And better, so much better than the previous iterations that you can find in the stores. Because they're cheap, they really are. This one is excellent quality. I mean, it's Curtis Stone. 870378 is the item number. Free shipping and on sale on that. Just back in stock, last call on the charcoal gray. All right, we're moving on to another highlight of the show. The Chop Chop is back in stock. Chop Chop. It's the all-in-one prep tool. This is like a brilliant tool. Look at all the things you're getting from the slicers, the graters, the fine graters, the plunger, every accessory you're gonna see Chef using, you're getting like 10. To be able to do all the things. So we're gonna share with you, we've got turquoise, we've got black, we've got red available, just 3 colors. And these are just now back, limited, and in just the 3 colors on sale as well. All right, this is really kind of one of the highlights.
One of the OGs.
It is an OG.
This product alone really established my brand because it's one of those products that works so brilliantly well. You're watching it right there. You've got a really beautiful, convenient drawer that you can use. We've got those measure marks on the drawer. The whole thing is dishwasher safe. So no matter what it is you're chopping, dicing, slicing, grating, shredding, it all fits perfectly into that drawer. Takes up hardly any space at all. Let's get chopping, Cal, because what I've done here is I've actually built in spring.
It's like a trampoline.
So it bounces up and down for you. So you take a potato, you stick it on there, and guess what? Boom, it's turned into a French fry. Another one, boom, straight into a French fry. So in literally 2 shakes, and we're on a little small table here, but I want you to see, look at the length.
Right?
Show me another chopper that can do it. Show it to me. Because we developed this one because I was like, I want to be able to put a big old potato in, lift my thing up, and then just push it down. Use 2 hands. Just go straight on down like that. Anybody can do it, and you can just see the volume that you're able to do and how quickly you can.
It's so crazy. By the way, if you want this for free, it is an option. You can get it for free. All you have to do is open the HSN card today. You're going to see $40 that's going to be waiting in your account. Apply it towards this. It is literally, because it's on sale today, free. There's the info to get the HSN card open, and then from there you're a VIP, and you've got lots of fun things and perks throughout the year. But look at you just go to town.
Well, look, soft vegetables, hard vegetables, something like a carrot, no problem whatsoever. And guess what? We just did all of this beautiful crudité, right? So you can again see this incredible, look at the precision that it cuts these vegetables with, right? So absolutely gorgeous. Now, when you want to change the blade, let me show you how difficult it is. You lift it up and you take it away and you put the new blade on and drop it down and away you go, right? It is really just that simple, and that's why we love it so much. Over here, I'm going to show it to you as a grater. Let me get that out of the way because, oh, sorry, Trace, nearly got you. So here's the beautiful grater. Now, of course, this just drops straight on over the same bin that you were using before, and you can grate away. Now, if you want to use the guard, great. I encourage you to. Go ahead and just put the guard over the top, and you will see it grate that cucumber all the way down to absolutely nothing. Look, that's just the little bit of skin that's left there. Same deal. Put another one on, start grating away. You grate all the way down. Now what I'm making is a tzatziki. So I've already got some yogurt in the bottom. I've grated some lemon. Now I'm grating my cucumber, and you can just see how quickly you're able to make beautiful dips, beautiful sauces. So that's my little tzatziki. You can grate cheese.
And it comes with a lid. You can pop that right in the fridge and store it.
Well, you can. In fact, you can even buy 2 extra drawers. So we do have these available for you if you want to pick up a couple of extra drawers, because you're absolutely right. You're going to use a little bit of this right now, right? And then you're going to say, I want to keep the rest for later. So you can. We give you the lid. You can just pop that lid on, and then that's going to go straight on into the fridge. So simple and easy to do. By the way, Cal, I mentioned before changing the blades. I've gone ahead and changed the blade here. This is now my wedger, right? So
the wedger, yeah. I'll show you all the attachments in a second.
Well, my boys are still in school, right? So I still have to take oranges to the soccer game. I have to take...
I love it.
I'm about the only parent that still does take fruit, by the way. Lots of parents are like, oh, just a bag of this or a bag of that, and that's okay. But it is pretty nice when you show up with fresh cut oranges, and what they don't realise is you can get them done. Look at the size of this orange, by the way.
Right.
And it just goes straight on through, no problem at all. And look at that.
Look at that. Oh, that does make me remember childhood. Just kind of like we just said. So all the attachments you're seeing Chef use, they're all stainless steel. So like super sharp and super heavy duty, from the fine grater to the medium grater to the coarse grater to, of course, that mandolin, to the corer, to the wedger, to the pusher, to the one that dices like the onions and all the hard, nasty jobs.
Oh, yeah. It sure does. So look, I'm actually going through here. These are limes. You know how hard the skin can be on limes, and it's just going pop, 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 straight on through. So I did lemons, I did oranges, I did limes. That's how we get ready in the restaurant, in our bars, because of course we're all constantly using that kind of fruit. So if you're having a party, it's a great one to do. Now, if I want to go ahead and change the blade, let me show you how simple it is. I literally remove that. Of course, you will have a black one of these. This is now the corer, right? So you can see the little circle in the middle. Well, so when I put an apple on there, I go straight on through, and watch how quick and simple. I'm now removing the core.
That is so awesome.
Isn't that so great? So there's the core, and you're cutting the apples into perfect wedges.
Oh my gosh, you
so
guys.
So it literally cores the apples for you.
And you can make your pie right in the little pie pan.
Exactly.
In a minute, I'll share with you the extra drawers that are available for you for storage, and I like that it has the markers on the outside too. Yeah. Measurement markers. So
Cal, I'm going to be quiet so you can show them all of the attachments, because I know I get excited when the Chop Chop's in town. I love it, and I like playing.
I love that it's back by popular demand. Most limited, I want to say, is in the turquoise. So if you have a favorite color, we have turquoise, we have red, and we have the black. So down here, as you can see, there's the fine grater, there's the coarse grater, there's the mandolin. You're getting the wedge core. You just saw that being used. You're also getting the core blader, so both of those. And then you're getting, of course, this is, in fact, what is this one called? Because I know this goes
They're the pushers. So that actually is what pushes through on the wedge.
That's it.
Right, so that's what sits in the lid.
Okay.
Right, and that pushes through there as well.
So
and then that is the pusher for that one. Yeah.
So the pushers are something that gives you, it gets all the product all the way through. And this is, of course, to be used with the mandolin. And this is
Correct.
a safety guard, too.
Yep, that's right.
Okay, so now you see all the things. You just choose the color that you want and do it while it's on sale. Do it while it's back in stock. And there's free shipping on this today.
Isn't that crazy?
There's free shipping on this today.
That's amazing.
Yay!
Yay!
I'm so excited about this.
Okay, so let me show you all the different things this does, because all of those attachments come with it. Oh, okay, so let me grate for you then. So I was going to talk you through the animation, but I didn't do a good job of explaining myself, did I? So look at how I'm grating the cheese, and look at how quickly I'm filling that bin, right? Or that drawer, I should say. It is a 4-cup capacity, I believe. 6-cup capacity, I beg your pardon.
You're right. Yep.
So there you go. In that little bit of time, I just grated about 5 or 6 cups of cheddar for you, and that is ready to go ahead and use. By the way, you guys, I don't like using grated cheese from the store because it has a thing called anti-caking agent. I don't like what's in it, so I like to feed my kids pure ingredients, and that's why when I make them nachos, I shred my own cheese. We also have the fine grater attachment that you can see right here, and what I'm going to do is drop that down and show you for a hard cheese like Parmesan, it's that perfect choice because, again, you can see if you have a look down at the cup there, just how quickly you're able to fill that cup. And freshly grated Parmesan just tastes so much better than the stuff that you would otherwise be buying from the store. So I'm going to sprinkle a little of that over my gorgeous salad right here. The next attachment, all of this is coming. None of this is a separate purchase. This is the mandolin. Right, so you can see that brilliant little mandolin. I'm going to turn it around because I'm a lefty, so I always come from the left side. You ready? Have a look at how quickly and simply...
Because that is a sharp blade.
You can slice through there. Now, whether you want to do that, of course, you can use the guard. I'm going to go ahead and use some fennel. So I'm going to get perfect thin slices of fennel.
I love fennel.
There's some... celery stalks right there that I'm going to go ahead and shave through on that as well. And you can see all of those vegetables falling through to the drawer, which of course, when you're ready, you just go ahead.
Look at how it enhances a salad.
And you finish off that beautiful salad.
You know, this is our first airing. We just got here, over 300 gone already. We've got about 500 people ordering this thing. And there's a lot of people online that I can't even see digital. So don't miss out on this. The Chop Chop is famous. It's literally famous. We've sold, I wonder, hundreds of thousands of them here at HSN. Back with a vengeance, by popular demand. 3 colors remaining, last call on the turquoise, and on sale with free shipping and handling. All right, a couple more demos. I know our time is almost up, but this is the animation you were wanting to talk through,
Sure.
right?
Yeah, absolutely. So this just shows you all of the different attachments. It shows you all of the different things that you can do. There's a dicing blade. You can use that to dice tomatoes and onions. You can also use that to cut your French fries. Of course, the wedging blade is great for any citrus fruit. The coring blade, great for anything with a core like an apple or a pear. The mandolin you would be slicing. You grate with a grater. You shred with the fine shredder. There's so many attachments here, and this really is, it's a bit like having a sous chef in the kitchen, and that's what I think is so special about it. You know, when you actually come to doing chopping, like I've got tomatoes here, these are whole tomatoes, or maybe you cut them in half and watch, oh yeah, the whole thing goes in the dishwasher,
Love
of course,
that too.
and it all gets stored perfectly into the drawer. So it doesn't take up too much space. You never lose any of the attachments, which I think is really important.
That was cool animation.
So,
now this is back to real life.
Right, back to real life. And here's the cool thing, even a soft tomato, straight through, because we've given you the best quality stainless steel blades. So whether it's tomatoes or even a half an onion, goes straight on through there as well. So if you're making a pico de gallo, maybe you're doing some Mexican food, you can even chop straight through chili, right? So you can put the chili or the peppers or the capsicum on there as well, right? And then you just go straight on through. And how long did that take me? All of what, 20 seconds? And have a look at what we just achieved.
How long would that take you with a real knife?
Oh, goodness.
Forever?
Yeah, probably 5 minutes.
I'd probably lose a finger.
And that's me. I've been cooking my whole life, and I'm not bad with a knife. But, you know, when you've got a chopper like this, I tell you what, you'll never use a knife again.
I mean, why would you? Because those blades are so sharp. Be careful, because they're sharp for a reason. Item is 857763. I love that you're picking this one up. I'm so glad it's back. I'm shocked it's on sale, but it is. So grab it while you can. Just a quick reminder on those additional containers that come with the lids for storage if you're doing all of your prepping ahead of time, which why not? you've got the additional lids. It's a 2-pack with an actual cover that you can go ahead and put these in the refrigerator. 860-775. These are on sale as well at $14.95, and you're getting two with
them.
2 lids.
Because what will happen is you'll use that in the drawer, and then you're going to want to pop the lid on, stick that in the fridge. Okay, well, that's a great idea. But then how do you use your chopper? Because while this is in the fridge, you don't have a drawer. So that's why we've given people the opportunity to get 2 of those extra drawers so you can use them as storage containers and carry on chopping.
This might be one of the best inventions ever.
Isn't it great?
It does all, who likes to chop an onion or garlic or any of the things that you've just shown us? It's hard to do. I mean, the peppers and the things, I mean, you know me, I'll slice a pepper and then I'll rub my eyes and then I'm like, you know, in agony for the rest of the day. Anyway, I know that wraps up our show together with you. You're back this afternoon, 5 p.m. with Bobby.
I'm just going to be here chopping. Until Bobby gets here, I'm just going to keep on going. So it's kind of fun to use this machine, I can promise you.
There's going to be mounds of everything. I love the cheese idea, too. From cheeses to soft cheeses to hard salamis to all the fresh meats. It's just a great, great gadget. Oh, that smells so good. Fresh pineapple and mango and strawberries. Thank you.
Pleasure.
What a treat this has been. Cheers to you.
Cheers, Kelly.
Thanks again.
Bye, guys.
I'll see you tomorrow morning, bright and early, 10 a.m. for my Come On In show. But I know we continue with Sarah this afternoon. We've got all kinds of great things coming your way. In fact, coins.